first thing I wanted to say that we love our customers so much that we actually don't call them customers. We call them members. And we have a set of 10 values in the company which are action-oriented, and one of them is the member is the boss. So it's not that new because this is a saying that comes from Sam Walton, who had founded Walmart and who said there is only one boss, the customer. But it's actually what drives us every day, and we make sure we actually provide the best service for our community. And we also consider ourselves members because we do our activity, which is ride sharing. So I'll come back to the very origin of the idea and the concept. So a few years ago, I needed a ride. I needed to get back home for Christmas to get to my home place, which is in Vendée. For those of you who know where this remote place in France is, it's about 300 miles from Paris. And actually, all the trains were full. And I found myself in a situation where I could not actually meet my family for Christmas. And so in the end, my little sister came and picked me up in Paris. And then she brought me back to Vendée. And on the road, I remarked that almost all the cars were empty, and I was like, wow, that was tons of seats actually available, but they were not in the trains, they were in the cars, because all the cars on the road, almost all of them were empty. And so I was like, okay, we need to index all this in a search engine or something. And so that's how the idea came about. And actually, for 72 hours, I didn't sleep. Yeah, well, I tried to go sleep, and then I was like, this is too simple of an idea. It must exist. And I was coming back and like looking for it in all languages I knew, and then it did not exist to the scale I wished. So that's how the story of BlaBlaCar began. And so just to make clear what we do today, it's ride sharing. So we allow drivers with empty seats to actually share them with passengers going the same way. And as you can see from these slides, when you drive alone, not only everything is gray around you and you're bored and you pay a lot of money, but then when you are sharing your car, it's all joyful, colorful, and it costs you less money. Well, that's basic marketing, but I'm sure you will remember that next time you'll be alone behind the wheel. And you could enjoy a nice ride with passengers and feeling that actually the journey is shorter because you've been sharing part of your life with people. So what we exactly are is a combination of a search engine, a travel search engine, and a community. We are providing a service for transporting people that actually is on a community which shares values. And if we look at the growth of what we've witnessed over the past years, so I began almost 10 years ago. This is a growth since 2009. I spared you like the years from 2004 to 2009, which, as you can guess, are about the sickness of the line. And this was actually the time where we were figuring out the product market fit. So the way we would offer a service that would fit our community. And so I would spend like hours during the weekends calling all the members and making sure that we were actually providing a service that would fit their needs. And then over the past years, it seems we've found the recipe for growth. And now we have a community of 20 million members. All this community is built around the brand. So I put up the Google Trends for the keyword search worldwide on brands you may all know about. As you can see, we are building a brand, and this is a worldwide search, and we are not present in the US. I could come back on that topic, but we are not in the US at all. And what we do in the US, which is long-distance ride-sharing on distances of about 200 miles, does not exist in the US yet. There are several reasons for this. So this is a worldwide search without the US. So we're in 19 countries. And actually, our brand has been growing in all those countries also because it's universal. You may wonder why we're called BlaBlaCar. I get the question all the time. It's actually because when you register, you choose how much you talk in the car. So you choose if you are blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. And then this is a feature that allows you to find the right people to travel with. And that's why it's BlaBlaCar, and then it's actually universal. So it's becoming a brand which actually has not only the universal thing in it, which is blah blah, but it also looks local to all the countries because everybody thinks that blah blah is something they have in their own country, and then actually it exists everywhere. So BlaBlaCar is a community. And I wanted to go back to a quote which I really like from a movie I'm sure you remember, which is Gladiator. I don't know if I'll try to imitate Russell Crowe, but it's kind of hard. So what he says is, let me try it. What we do in life echoes in eternity. Okay? That's right before the battle, right? You know, you need to motivate all the soldiers so that they go fight. And so what we can say today is a bit different. What we do in life echoes on social media. And that's really something that we push forward with BlaBlaCar, because we try to do a lot of things in our lives that echo on social media and build the community. So I'll go through this. We have what we call the BlaBla Times. As you can see, we are doing a lot of things about the brand, and the BlaBla thing is something which really works. So we have the BlaBla Times where we meet our members. We do a lot of things with them. We discuss about the product. We get their feedback. We also show them that we are real humans, because sometimes, you know, they believe that computers work on their own. Actually, we tell them, no, there are people behind the screen, and it's us. Also, we have the BlaBla stars. BlaBla stars are exceptional people in the community. They are like artists. They are photographers. They will cross the ocean with a boat. They run a marathon or whatever. And so we put them forward in the community, and we say they are BlaBla stars. They are normal people like you, but they are doing something which is exceptional. And this is building a community spirit. We also have what we call the BlaBla Tour, which is actually a number of BlaBla times. So last year we went into 41 cities in Europe to do the BlaBla Tour and meet our community. This year we'll go to 80 cities, so it's growing every year. It's really popular, and it's helping building the image of not only our team, but also all the community, and we forward that, we push that on the social networks everywhere, so that people remark that all this is building in the real life as well, and it's not only on mobile phones. We have a BlaBla Day where we gather like the artists in the community. They will play concerts. They will be selling their arts, their crafts to the community. Last year it was on the rivers of the Seine in Paris. We had 10,000 people coming by, and then it was a great day for the community itself as well. We also go on festivals, all the music festivals. I believe we're going to more than 20 festivals this year, all over Europe and beyond. And we also have a tool which we call the BlaBla Help, again, BlaBla something. And actually, it's the most senior members for our community, whom we call ambassadors, who are helping the newbies. And it's all online. So when you arrive on the service, you can ask a question, and 95% of the time, you get an answer in less than 10 seconds. And then people are able to rate each other. So it's really scaling with the community. It's kind of a customer support 2.0. The community is helping the community, and it really, really works. It can scale in all countries. So what we remarked is that people join for the savings, they stay for the sharing, and actually love us for the freedom we provide them. This is really, really strong. This is what we've been witnessing in the community, and it's what's holding the entire community right now. What I wanted to show you as well is actually in the real life what we do. So I have a short video. You are actually allowed to cry after the video if you wish, and that will be the end of my talk. Let's go for the video.
Me llamo Mariam y estoy estudiando un máster en Sevilla. Hace 2 años ya que empecé una relación a distancia con mi novio que vive en Málaga. Entre Málaga y Sevilla hay 200 kilómetros de por medio, que no es prácticamente nada. Y nos dijimos, no puede ser que no nos veamos todos los fines de semana, pero claro, teníamos que encontrar una opción que nos permitiera hacerlo sin arruinarnos. Y fue así como conocí BlaBlaCar. Me lo dijeron unos amigos, me metí y me hice el perfil. Gracias a BlaBlaCar hemos podido cumplir nuestra promesa. Nos hemos visto todos los fines de semana. Nos ha aportado, por supuesto, independencia en todos los sentidos, para poder organizar nuestro tiempo, para poder organizar nuestra relación e incluso para no organizarla y que salga algo espontáneo.